Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune to the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research, of course. Yeah, let's go over it. Let's go over today what ended up happening here. One second. Gonna plug this in. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and get started, guys and gals. Hold on one second here. So, I'm gonna pull up the other live chat and then tell the team we're on live. So, I'm gonna go over today what ended up happening. What I'm also looking forward to end of day too as well. So, yeah, one second. So, the end of day live. So, okay, just pulled that up there. Gonna tell the team we're on live now. So, 1 second here. So, one second. TikTok live now at everyone join up. All right. Yo, Bartman, thanks for liking the live stream, bro. Really appreciate it. All right, yeah, we're good. All right, perfect. So yeah, what I want to go over is what is happening today. What I'm also looking at for tomorrow. Obviously, Amazon finally wants to hit those TPs right, or at least that first one. I knew it was going to hit it, but I knew it it also would give some trouble. So if it does end up hitting that final, do want to see that 214.37. So that's that final TP that I'm looking at there. All right, so let's go over the Qs. We'll go over Tesla. Of course, we'll go over IWM. We'll go over pretty much everything. What ended up happening today? Yo, Paddle, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. All right, so for the Qs, obviously that downside ended up happening there. That final TP. Obviously we were in the spies, but yeah, we ended up having another box here. So maybe by tomorrow, this looks good. What I can see here is this. Yo, Queese, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, so we got to go CDXL. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. So yeah, right now, I don't think we'll get this today. If we do, I personally won't take it. I'm just gonna wait for a swing or so. We got that clear gap down here. No consolidation. This is what I would like to this upside. So looks really good. Yo, Rafa, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's on the Qs. Looks really good. Now let's keep going. Let's see, Tesla. All right, so this morning there was a nice little Tesla play here, right? We ended up getting this nice break under, and I will say, yeah, we finished that little move to this downside. So yeah, this move pretty much happened pre-market. What I'm looking at next, actually, all right, I do see two possible outcomes here. This actually doesn't look too bad. So not a bad little day trade. So we did this actually on a 4 hour. So let's look. We got this nice little box here. Area of no consolidation. This is what we have under us. I get it. We're not, nowhere close. I had my alerts ready for this one if we did want to take it, but it didn't want to happen as of right now. But yeah, I do want to see if we can get this nice break and close under this 409 to go into the empty space under us. I will say though, so yeah, let's see. One second. All right, so okay. He said, yo, bro, whenever I need. So yeah, just remember, yeah, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research, of course. So yeah, no worries. What are your thoughts on MU, Tesla, and CRWV? Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at those. Just make sure, yeah, not selling anyone to get into any plays, any positions. So yeah, just make sure to do your own research, of course. All right, so right now, what looks good to me is this. And it looks like, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this pretty much, since that's relevant. So yeah, it looks like we have another box here, right? Another little top wall here, another little bottom wall here. So, nice little area of consolidation. Right above us, we have empty space. So yes, it's a nice little clear gap that I can see. This is what I do like here. Nice top, nice bottom wall there. Looks pretty good. We get a nice little break above. All I can see is, yeah, the empty space as well. So above that, 429. I don't think we'll get this today, but if we do, I probably won't take it. I do want to see maybe this for tomorrow, unless it happens pre-market. So yeah, we shall see how that plays out there. Yo, Kenny, what's up? So we gotta go over, hold on one second here. We went over Tesla. Let's go over CRWV. We'll pull that up there. We'll go over MU. All right, so, and yeah, I will be honest, Tesla, I ended up missing that one. So I didn't want to play that one since it already hit my TP already. All right, yo, appreciate the follow, man. Really appreciate it. So yeah, got smoking on Tesla day. No worries, man. Price to just shake it off. Obviously, yeah, there was a few plays that I was in that just didn't work. So what? We had eBay. Obviously, we're still up above our wall. So obviously, I was up, you know, a little bit here, and then yeah, we went back to the box. So yeah, this is why stop losses. You can also have re-entries. As you can see, you know, I don't care if I lose on one trade. After market open, we ended up smacking SPY. We ended up giving SPY exactly, or we getting SPY that play, that first TP. We were like, what, 2 cents away. I told the team, let's go ahead and trim up. And yeah, so if one play doesn't work, we get out, we get into the next one. And that's pretty much it. So that's what we did there. That was just this morning. And yeah, so if one play doesn't work, cool. You can see SPY put, I'm out. Have a blessed day, everyone. Boom there. Shout out to my guy there as well. Shout out to all the ladies too. So yeah, you know, if one play doesn't work, I could care less, because there will be more. All right, so do you trade live? I think I will tomorrow morning. So I may stay in the live stream. We'll have to see in the morning. Yo, Sarah, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the follows. What about AAL? Okay, yeah, we'll go over that too. Hold on, I'll pull that up. AAL. All right, so CRWV. Let's go to a 24-hour time frame, and then we'll break it down. So yes, each trade in my Discord exactly the same. You can see just how today what ended up happening. I told the team, watch for it in the video, watch for SPY. We ended up getting, so watch for these SPY puts. You can see when I posted this chart. Told the team, if in, just make sure you use that box as stop loss. So you can see where we were. We got in pretty early too. And then right at what, 15 minutes after market opens, that TP was already there as well. So yes, each trade exactly the same. If one doesn't work, I can care less because there will be more. And this was what happened today. Obviously, you can see what we did yesterday, the day before that, QQQ as well. See what we did there. Shout out to some of the members there. And yeah, each trade exactly the same. And the day before that, we caught the Qs again. So I don't know, it kind of feels like we've been living in the same last couple of days. It feels like the same type of trades. So I don't know, but yeah, we'll keep going though. All right, so CRWV. Let's see here. Amazon. Yo, Alex, what's up, bro? Yo, Doof, what's up, bro? He said good morning. Good morning, man. What do you think of Tesla at 435? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no worries. Bro, this VIP group is honestly the GOAT. Yo, Sully, what's up? Yo, appreciate it. Appreciate that comment. I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm here if, you know, my trades win, if my trades lose. But, yeah, we're always here each day. You can see what one member did today. NVIDIA trade today. Entry at 1046, out at 179. Thanks, Lee. You see outgoing transfers. So this is a total of what, 4K in the past week or so. So you can see what he did there and what he did on this trade. So yeah, we wait for those setups. Obviously, yeah, maybe one trade, maybe another trade may not work out, but if we have our targets, that's it. So yeah, that's from what, the 19th, from the 20th, from today. Today's outgoing transfers. Total $4,000 there. Crazy. So yeah, shout out to a few of the other members catching those same exact entries as me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Is ONDS? Okay, we'll take a look there. HOD. All right, yeah, perfect. We'll take a look at all these trades here. Let's see here. So CRWV. Let me stop yapping and go over these charts here. All right, all right. I will be honest. Hold on. So 24-hour time frame. So on this 24-hour, we do have a little bit of empty space above us, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that as of now. So I do want to break this down on the lower time frame, possibly a 2-hour, 1 hour. So let's see. I'll be honest, I don't really see anything that I would want to take unless it's like down here. I get it, not the craziest position here either, but there's a clear gap up. Top ball, bottom ball here. We do have empty space that is under us down until this little 113. So a $3 move, nothing crazy. That's just what I'm seeing there. So that's on CRWV. Okay, that's there. We'll keep going. So AAL, and as you can see, IBM ended up hitting that final TP2 as well. And yeah, we'll go over Amazon after AAL. Alright, so for AAL, this one, as you can see, so this was a trade we already ended up cashing, right? Hold on, I gotta... Where's my pen? I need my pen really quickly. I need to write some things down. 1 second, 1 second. Alright. Alright, 1 second here. Okay, perfect. So yeah, right now, let's fix the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Alright, yeah. So this was already a trade that we ended up having. This was on AAL. We ended up getting this nice break. Obviously, yeah, we touched that first TP, pretty much done with that. But we ended up flying all the way back, touching my final TP there. And you can see this was a trade. Hold on. Where's... It was somewhere here. So pretty much that same exact position. Let's see. It was like a week or so ago that we ended up getting into this. Hold on 1 second here. So yeah, AAL, this is on the 16th up here. So yeah, you can see that before there. And that final TP ended up hitting there. Boom. As you can see, one of the members ended up hitting that already with us. That was on AAL. That final ended up hitting. So that 1180. What I can see now is... So we got another box here. So what, nice top, bottom ball there. If we can, yeah, that's only if we can get that nice little break. All right, so we'll keep going here. So yeah, we got this nice little break under down to this 1107 area. So that's just what I'm seeing, which looks really good. So not bad at all. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We have this. Hold on, sorry. Doesn't look too bad. right, cool. So AAL looks really good. Honestly, yeah, looks decent. If we can get that nice candle close down to this downside. So yeah, that is that empty space that I'm seeing there. Yo, Var, what's up? Good to see you, man. It's there, you're not observing enough. For which one? Just, yeah, drop your comment, let me know. Alright, so that is on that is on AAL. We gotta go over Amazon. So Amazon, I will say, and I've been saying this for quite a while. I know Amazon, it does eventually want to make the move, right? But I knew that it would give us a little bit of trouble. As you can see here, you can easily see, yes, we had this clear gap up, no consolidation. We ended up getting a nice break under. We ended up gapping up, and then we eventually made our way back down into this empty space here. I would love to see that 214.37 area. That would be that final TP. I will say though, I don't want it to, but I have a feeling we may end up chopping. I feel like we eventually will touch that 214, but I feel like it's going to do the same exact thing, just going up, and then eventually touching that 214.37. All right, so that is on there. Niles said, this is a scam. How is this a scam? We, there's, obviously I'm here if I, win, I'm here if I lose. And yeah, I went over the trades that I had to get stopped out on, which was perfectly fine. I can understand what you mean by not seeing things like this, these bigger percentage trades, but yes, we're on the higher time frame. We're looking for the higher time frame move. So yeah, you can see the befores, the afters. When we call out trades, this was what, right before market open. I told the members to watch those trades, and yeah, that's it. And yeah, obviously, yeah, if I get stopped out, that's perfectly fine. But if we can find a good entry, oh yeah, I'll definitely take it for sure. So yeah, I get it. And when I first looked at this, when I first, found out about this, I was like, yeah, there's literally no way that these plays would hit. And I know it looks simple. I know it looks like not much, but you can also see what, some of the other members are saying. So NVIDIA trade today, entry at 10.46, out at 179. Thanks, Lee. My name is Lee. This was from what? The 19th all the way up to the 25th. You can see what some of the members ended up doing there. That was a total of what, $4,000 in a span of like a week or so. And no, I didn't get $1 out of this, nor did I want one. But yeah, we just wait for the plays. Obviously, if one play hits, cool. If one play doesn't hit, that's fine. But yeah, no doubt about it. All right, yo, Alex, what's up, man? Yo, appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here in the live stream. So ORCL, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Let's look at some more hymns. Okay. PLTR. Okay. So yeah, eBay was the one I got stopped out on, as well as Lulu, and I was up really decent on it too. All right, so okay. So hymns, actually, yeah, hymns doesn't look bad. We'll go over this as well. You think if the government shuts down, the market will tank? I mean, I will say if it does end up tanking, there's a lot of empty space to the downside that I wouldn't mind. So I guess we'll have to see. You do options? So yes, we mainly do options inside of Discord. We do some day trades, and yeah, we do the end of day swing trades as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So before and after, this was a swing that ended up finally hitting. This was a little day trade that we end up calling out. You can see how we call out the setups. You can see what we did on SPY this morning, the before, the after. I get it, quick, easy trades. I know, you know, my charts don't look like much, but we want simplicity, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Mara, okay, 1 second here. Mara, let's see there. So we did AAL, ORCL. Okay, so HIMS, ORCL, and then we'll do Mara. So yeah, no worries. So I had this on a, let's see, weekly chart here. No. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. So there is this 1 hour little play that I'm seeing, but I do want to go to a higher time frame really quickly just to break this down. All right, so 1 second. So HIMS, okay, I can see that there's something here. Let's go to a lower time frame. Do want to break this down. Okay, so on the bigger standpoint, what I can see here is this. Nice top, nice bottom all here. Get this nice break. We can eventually go up to this 63, 67. So we would need that nice break in order for us to target into this upside. So looks good. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want, which is that empty space as well. So yeah, that actually looks pretty fire. So that is on HIMS. I can see that, you know, there is a little 1 hour play that potentially happen. So we got empty space up to here. We get a nice break outside this 54, 68 area. Do want to see if, yeah, if we can get that nice little play up here. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. From entry, exit, middle of the move, want to see that 55, 65 area being hit. So that's what I'm seeing, which honestly looks pretty good. So yeah, that is on HIMS. But yeah, I do like that nice 4 hour too, especially if we can get that. Boom, looks pretty good up there. All right, so RCL and then Mara. Let's take a look. Oh wow, ORCL looking pretty nice, isn't it? Let's see here. All right, so yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. So yeah, thanks for the reminder. But yeah, we got the empty space under us. I can see. I will say buyers are in control of this floor right now. So if we end up, closing back into this box here, we could see a little bit of buying pressure. But yeah, I do want to see if we can somehow end of day get that nice 291 break into the empty space. That's what I'm seeing. That, you know, looks actually pretty good. So you can see also where we rejected, lower time frame, we couldn't even get a close. So yeah, we'll see. Nice little 4 hour. So that is on ORCL. Yeah, for me at least, I'm gonna wait for some confirmation. I want like a nice strong close. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm seeing there. All right, so that is on ORCL. We got to go over Mara too. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. All right. One second here. All right. Okay, cool. TTD on the 4 hour? Yeah, gotcha, bro. No worries. All right, so that is on. Okay, so this is on Mara, actually. Let's see here. So, wow. I will say, Mara had a nice little play here. Yeah, we had a nice little POTTERBOX. We had a nice break under it, closed under this cost space area. We ended up punching through into this empty space. Yeah, that was a beautiful move. And I'll also be honest, no, I'm not in this play. What I can see here now is this. And I get it, this may not be the, you know, the craziest play ever, but still got a little bit of empty space if we can get a little bit more gas this downside. So yes, right now you can see here, nice top, nice bottom all here. Empty space is currently under us, so do want to see if we can end up getting that. So nice little play there. So yeah, right now, yeah, we got to break under that 1568. So buyers do have control of that level. So do want to see if buyers can get exhausted so we can get that little play there. And yeah, I'm not going to disrespect the weekly time frame either. I do want to see if there's some weekly play. Obviously, you know, there could be a nice box here. So same exact thing. This is what I see on Mara. There's a nice little box here. All right, so using this nice little box, we get this nice break above that 2027. We could potentially, not saying it will happen, but we could potentially go into this empty space that is above us, which honestly looks really, really good. So that is on Mara. So yeah, it looks really good. So looks like just like all of our plays, how we ended up catching SPY this morning. Clear gap up, no consolidation. Obviously, we broke under this cost space area. I will make a video about it, how we caught this one, why we got in a little bit early. Boom, we end up breaking, touching that first TP. And yeah, not just me, but a few of the other members too as well. See that little SPY play, SPY put, I am out. Have a blessed day, everyone. This was directly in the morning. SPY, shout out to all the other members. You can also see the other play, so that was on the keys, but empty space, clear gap down. Some trades will take a little bit more than others. See what happened on the video. Obviously, we broke above. We did end up closing on that 1 hour. Nice retest. Boom. First and that final ended up hitting. NVIDIA trade today. Entry at 10:06 a.m. Out at 179. Thanks, Lee. My name is Lee, of course. And yeah, not just me, but the other members. Today's outgoing transfers total 4K. So that was in the span of a week or so yeah, that's it. If one play doesn't work, cool. Look for that next play, for that next entry, and yeah, we just wait. Yeah, one second here, guys. Alright, cool. Yo, Danny, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Thanks, Glock, for sharing the live stream. Dude, I'm doing good, man. Hope you're having a blessed one too as well. So, just curious, what brokerage are you using to get that grab? So yeah, this isn't a brokerage, this is TradingView. So TradingView is how I go over all of my analysis. You could connect a broker to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Took Lulu the other day and got stopped today. Honestly, Lulu, it looked very, very good, and we'll go over it, but I think we're still above our wall. Actually, we're not, but yeah, we end up getting that nice break. We were up into the empty space, but yeah, I just did not want to proceed with the move. So yeah, inside that box there. Honestly, you know, nice re-entry does look good if we can somehow break that 173, but I probably won't take it unless we can get above that 179.41. Where's SPY go from here? Honestly, I feel like, hold on one second here. All right, so on SPY, so let's see. So Mara, we did that. TTD. Okay, I'm gonna pull up all these other trades 1 second here. KDK. Okay, we'll go over that. So Nike. Okay. So yeah, we'll go over all these trades here. So for SPY, so yeah, we ended up smacking SPY this morning. It was a very beautiful trade. Obviously we created another box, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. So this was that nice little break that we had. Honestly, yeah, we still have a little bit of empty space under us. That could end up happening there. But I will say, there's also, we did create another box here. So honestly, I'm going to get rid of all my other boxes since it's irrelevant. Nice top, nice bottom all here. What I can see is, let's see. How much are you risking though? Are you gaining a few bucks for every 600 you put in? It really just, obviously, you know, it's not really a wrong answer. Some of the members, they go in pretty heavy. They'll get yada amount of contracts. Some members only get 1 or 2 contracts. I mean, not really a wrong answer. As long as we can hit those targets, that's that main goal. But yeah, I don't go by dollar amount. I could care less about it. If I'm in a heavy position, I try to hit my targets. Maybe I trim along the way. But so you can see like what happened here. So I'm not looking for you know, a certain dollar amount. I'm looking for a certain percentage amount. So you can see this one gave us a couple 100% on this. And we knew what we were targeting. We ended up targeting, so that was on SPY puts. We knew what we wanted. We ended up getting to that trade, and boom, that's it. And there'll be some trades that the percentages are a little bit higher, a little bit better. Obviously, the past couple of days, we've been smacking SPY in the Qs. So same thing. So that was a couple of days ago. But yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, if I stop out of one trade, I don't care. I could care less, because I know once I catch my next trade, once I'm able to get into my next position. So this was what, just yesterday too. That's what I'm looking for. Like, what's the difference of this and buying a normal stock? So at least for me, this is how I think of things. So if I'm gonna buy shares, this obviously still decent. Really doesn't matter how you want to trade, but with options, I could, you know, risk less and eventually gain more. Obviously, you know, going heavy on contracts and hitting a crazy trade like that, the past couple of days, you know, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, it really just depends on the play. So like for this SPY play, we get a clear gap up, no consolidation. So this is just for a day trade. So I'm not looking to hold this over the course of a few days, few weeks. I'm looking for just a day trade. Obviously we swing trade here too as well, but the day trades, we just pick our targets. So the options will let us pick our targets. And depending on the risk, we see if it's worth it or not. All right, so what? Nike. So yeah, Nike. I will say, Nike is in that empty space, right? And it looks good. I like it a lot. What I can see is, yeah, we are in this empty space, right? We are close to that first TP. I'm not into this one. Honestly, I wanted like some sort of pullback. This one would have to be definitely more of a lotto. Just because we are, getting close to that first TP, that 66.16 and that 61.53. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing there, which looks good. All right, so KDK, I will be honest, KDK chart-wise, there's not anything that I can really talk about. I'll be completely honest, I don't know much about this, so I personally would have to do my own research on this. Maybe I could go to a lower time frame and break it down. But yeah, obviously my first time pulling this one up, so I'm not gonna just say I know everything. So I would have to do my own research on this one. And then I could possibly say something about it. But chart-wise, I mean, there may be a little bit of empty space here, but nothing too crazy or something that I would take unless I research it a little bit more. So yeah, that's just what I'm seeing on KDK. All right, so that's there. Nike looked good, but we'll have to see how that plays out. All right, so we'll keep going here. Let's see, so KDK, eBay. So eBay, actually, empty space. We end up getting this nice break. Obviously, we are above our top wall. Do want to see another strong candle in order for us to get this continuation. It doesn't look bad to me, but yeah, that's just what I want to see. And yeah, re-entries are always, perfectly fine. If one trade doesn't work, we get into the next, and yeah, that's it. Yo, Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Apple 2. Okay. Thoughts on Marvel? I got some good thoughts on that, I will say. So yeah, we'll go over it. So Amazon, this was another of those swings. I knew this one was gonna give us some turbulence, but we finally made our first stop to that 217, right? So that first TP did end up hitting. You can see that clear gap up, no consolidation. And we end up finally. So Amazon was fighting for its life. But yeah, we ended up touching that first TP. This is the inbound. So we could end up rejecting here. But personally, I do want to see that 214. That'll be my, that'll be that final stopping point that I'm seeing. So that 214 area, that's what I'm looking at next. All right, so let's see here. And yeah, just like all of our trades, obviously if one trade doesn't work, we wait until the next one. I could, care less about stopping out. This morning was great. Today was a nice, great day. We had some great positions. You can see how we call out trades, call out entries. You can see before the app, this was just this morning. You can see, yeah, we had a beautiful entry. I called this out right before market even opened, right? Told them about the SPY puts. We all got in. And we all ended up doing that just today. So this was literally this morning. This morning, right here. Yeah, so same thing for tomorrow. Obviously, I'm gonna probably get in like 1 or 2 trades, and then so 1 or 2 in a big swings, and then tomorrow we're gonna do the same exact thing. Wait for those setups and get in. All right, yeah, let's keep on going. Let's see here. All right, so Apple, it looks like we may be making our way up. So it looks like, yeah, there's nothing to stop us. I know Apple's probably going to do really well. Personally, I don't really want to chase into it just because. But, yeah, that's what I'm seeing if we can get this continuation. So that's pretty much it. Looks like that final destination we could end up targeting into this 2 258. That'll be that final target that I can see, 258, 38, and then we could end up continuing. So that's what I see there. So that is on Apple. 250 up to that. So yeah, I get a small move, but yeah, I feel like we may end up even exploding even past that. All right, so Marvel, yeah, you know, I like it. Do want to see this weekly close though. So yeah, we got the empty space, right? It looks good. Do want to see if we can get this potential nice little push above the 78.57 area. We got the empty space above us, especially if we can close on this weekly. So we shall see how that plays out. Like how we had a nice little strong push today. Doesn't look too bad. All right, so TTD. So same thing here. We're still waiting to see if we can get that break, right? So technically we're still in that empty space, but we created another box that needed to be broken. So yeah, above that 47.50, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. If we can get that break, honestly, looks really good. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I got a lot of work to do inside the VIP Discord. Got to go over those swing trades. Obviously, you can see what we did today, what a few of the members did. This week, one made, what, 4K in the past 7 days or whatever. See what we did on SPY, NVIDIA, all these other trades. So yeah, if you want to join, links in the bio. We have the free chat, the VIP chat as well. If you don't want to join, no worries. I will be here tomorrow morning, God willing, of course. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning back in. I'll either see you inside of the Discord or tomorrow morning inside of my next live stream. So yes, thank you all so much. I'll see you there. Have a blessed one, guys and gals. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.